The Ferrari team has revealed the official launch date for their 2023 Formula One car as February 14th, 2023. The official name of the Italian team's car is unknown, but that is only one of the few things yet to be known about the car. The team had accidentally revealed the details of their new car, and with the current knowledge about the car, it promises to be better than that of 2022. Let's dive into the revealed Ferrari 2023 F1 car specs. The 2022 Ferrari F175 was quite impressive. It achieved 12 pole positions out of 22 and won 4 Grand Prix this season. Its performance level was at its peak at the beginning of the season, but by the middle of the season the car struggled and could not convert its early performance to a title challenge against Red Bull. Encountering multiple crashes and performing below expectations resulted from strategic errors and reliability issues. So heartbreaking was the car's performance that Mattia Binotto called it quits at the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix before his resignation. Binotto said they needed to focus on making the car faster and more reliable to perform better in the next season. Quote, "We have to focus on making the car faster and more reliable. These are the keys to fighting at the top for the entire season. The F175 is a great starting point. We will stay loyal to our concept and try to improve performance in every area." End quote. Now that he won't be with the team in the next season, the management reins have been passed on to Frédéric Vasseur. The new management has much to do to restore the team to its past glory, as it has yet to win a world championship title in 14 years. The most important thing to do is to have the right car. Besides, he has to restore the hope of winning for his team and the drivers. The 2022 Ferrari F175 had impressive speed and was not one of the cars that struggled with the 2022 F1 regulations, such as that of McLaren and Mercedes. Red Bull also had issues with their car initially, but they rectified their mistakes on time, and they won their first Constructors' Championship title in 8 years. So the 2023 car is built upon its predecessor, and Red Bull's 2022 car, RB18, inspires the corrections made. This 2023 car is said to have similar visuals to the F175, and the major change lies in the aerodynamic concept to improve speed efficiency and better tire management. The shape of the side pods will remain carved on the upper part with large grills to let out heat, and it will be narrower towards the end. The part often referred to as the Coke bottle in front of the rear wheels will be a little further in the new model. This allows simpler airflow management directed towards the rear. This design is similar to the RB18, which due to its sloping sides was forced to let out heat through the rear vent and grills of different sizes on the sides of the cockpit and at the lower ends of the engine cover. So the new model's body will have various volumes compared to the F175, allowing a lower drag. Another expected change in this new model is the lower profile of the sides. A more pronounced margin would be between the vertical section and the floor side. This follows the same double floor principle on the RB18. This will allow the car to have less air getting into the underfloor, leading to a more powerful and extended depression map. This new design would not affect the former structure of the vehicle. In fact, it will seem more like an evolution. The internal packaging of the previous cooling system will not be disrupted, but the anti-intrusion cones on the side of the cockpit will be in a different place. The chassis, the lower section of the sides of the cockpit, and the fuel tank area will differ from its predecessor. The only similarity lies in the pickup points of the engine. The changes in the location of the internal mechanics led to the total makeover of the gearbox, which now allows the use of a diffuser characterized by a 10mm elevation of its junction concerning the Venturi channels. The suspension remains the same except that of the rear. The Ferrari team uses a puller rod suspension system at the back of the car, which means it can't be the same as Red Bull's because there's no room for the larger Venturi channels like that of Red Bull. But since there will be a new floor design for the area, the elements inside the gearbox would have a new arrangement that would lower the car's dampers. This makes the center of gravity lower and would help the car's stability. It would be very beneficial if they could work on their lap time. Hopefully the aerodynamic changes would resolve the major issue that the 2022 vehicle had, which was its inability to balance drag and downforce, which slowed down the car and hindered the maximum performance of the tires. Initially, many thought one of the major reasons behind the team's poor performance in the middle of the season was the TD39, the FIA's technical directive that was introduced mid-season to prevent porpoising and reduce the amount of car's floor it could move. But Italian journalist Leo Turini mentioned that it was the engine's power unit. He said it was common knowledge that the Maranello power unit never ran at the maximum power level. Quote, "It is no longer a mystery that the Maranello power unit has never run at the maximum power level. We are probably talking about 25-30 HP or 6-7 tenths." End quote. Then, concerning the reliability issue, he said the team had taken the hit to ensure the next season's car doesn't have the same issue. His claims were confirmed when it was revealed that the engine chief, Enrico Galtieri, and his team had discovered that no notable change could be made to the power unit in the middle of the season, so they concentrated on producing new parts that would fix the issues in the next season. So, the power unit, one of the major problems with the F-175, has been changed. According to what has been revealed, the new engine will be outstanding. Haas team, one of the teams who used Ferrari engines, principal Günther Steiner, has also confirmed that the new engine will be a bomb and would make the users of Ferrari engine a threat to their competitors, thereby heating the competition in the 2023 season. On Thursday, I spoke to Mattia Binotto and he told me the next season's engine would be the bomb, Günther said in the Emilia-Romagna. So let's look at what the new power unit promises. The reliability issue of the power unit was a result of the malfunctioning of the turbocharger and the MGU-H. But extensive research has been carried out to improve the efficiency of the turbulent jet injection (TJI) system to ensure complete filling of the combustion chambers and effective propagation of the flame front inside. According to the information from the performance analysis, the research paid off, and the new power unit seems promising. Despite wanting to maintain a low profile, it is said to have an increase in power of up to 30 bhp compared to the previous version. With increased power and aerodynamic changes, the Ferrari team could compete confidently for the championship title. Even the drivers are excited to see how well it will perform. Carlos Sainz revealed before the end of the 2022 season that he couldn't wait to see what the 2023 season had in store for them. He said he was ready to fight for the championship title if the car allowed it. Quote, "It will be a new year, a new car, new rules for the floor, a new chance for us. This is a new opportunity for us. I believe that we will draw conclusions from the results of this season and the team will build a great new car. I'm ready to fight and I look forward to progress from Mercedes too. It looks like they will join us in this battle." End quote. Acknowledging that the Mercedes team was also working towards getting back on the top in the 2023 season. If everything goes as planned and the cars perform as well as they should, the 2023 season will be a tough one as the race for the championship title will be heated, unlike what occurred in the 2022 season. Kindly hit the like button and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.